A warm welcome to Forever Sports. This is Lukanyo Chongwe Numbinga Mbolo Gosha Usenza Umdondwana, and I'll be bringing you the much anticipated Leinster versus Montpellier. Sorry, Montpellier. So it's the Irish versus the French today, and obviously it's a fixture that has somewhat got a bit of a feel like sort of a revenge feel after the December debacles between the two sides, where obviously Leinster were awarded a bonus point win after the COVID break in the Montpellier camp. Yeah, a warm welcome to those who have joined me. All right, just please do interact in the comment section. Welcome to Forever Sports. And yeah, thanks for keeping me company throughout this Champions Cup trophy. Obviously, Montpellier versus Leinster today. It promises to be quite an exciting one. All right, obviously Leinster have got a formidable record in this competition at home, having won the last 15 home games with an average margin of about 26 points, if I'm not mistaken. So Montpellier clearly have it stacked against them this afternoon if they are to walk away victorious. So yeah, big clash. Obviously, exciting times for Leicester fans, the home crowd as well, as we see the return of Johnny Sexton. Leicester, unfortunately, have had a late injury replacement there after the sort of inspiration captain James Ryan was ruled out through injury, having picked up a muscle injury yesterday at captain's run. So Gary Ringrose in the 13 jumper will be captaining the side today. So, yeah, just running through the Leicester team, we've got Andrew Potter in one, Ronan Callier in two, Tag Furlong, Rose Maloney, and then replacing the captain comes in Josh Murphy. And then the sixth jumper, we've got Keelan Doris, Josh van der Flee, Jack Connon, James Gibson Park in the nine jumper, 10 Rose Byrne, 11 Jimmy O'Brien, 13 Karen Frowley, 13 sorry Gary Ringrose, 12 14 jersey Jordan Lamore, and in the 15 jersey we've got Hugo Kinnan. So pretty much experienced lineup there from Leicester, and obviously the exciting news is the return of Johnny Sexton in the bench, and obviously also on the Leinster bench we've got James Lowe, the mercurial James Lowe. And yeah, our last struggled to get the Montpellier starting lineup for this particular game. But if I'm not mistaken, so in the 15 jumper, we've got Axel Bivia, 14 Pierre Lucas, 13 Thomas Damon, 12 Carl Martin, 11 jersey, we've got Joshua Visi, 10 we've got Louis Foshenborden, 9 we've got Gela Grasdize, one, we've got Narishivili, the Georgian, Guillem Garuda in the two gym, Henry Thomas, Tyler Dugard, Michael Kepler, Dugawaka, Vegia, and Taligin in the forward pack. So, yeah, very much so. A biggish pack there by the Montpellier side, but I would expect Leinster also considering just how good they are at home. They just simply formidable, very experienced pack that they have for this particular game. But yeah, we're not too far away. Please do let me know what your score predictions will be for this particular game. All right, Montpellier sort of, I think, if I'm being honest, a club that has fallen from grace, from its heights. Once upon a time, a sort of a superpower within the European sector, at least in France as well. Right, but it's seen a bit of a decline. But yeah, let's see what today has in store for us. Welcome to those who've just joined me. Again, Gulukanyo Lona Mawawa. As we see Leinster make their way out onto the field. I do expect this to be a very dominating game. Right, both sides haven't shied away from the fact that they will be trying to take it up first and foremost when the forward battle, right, as always tends to be in the Champions Cup, if we're being honest. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And by the look of things, it seems as we see the two teams line up for yeah, and for a couple of anthems there before we get going. But what an exciting time it is to be a rugby fan, in particular in South Africa, But I think all around the world, there's just so much rugby. And I think the return of the United Rugby Challenge this coming weekend also just adds to the spectacle of rugby. All right, also, we saw this past weekend, obviously, the start of the South African domestic competition, which is called the Currie Cup. Right, first round this past weekend. And yeah, it's just awesome for the mere fact that we will be also getting action come sort of Wednesday, midweek games. So plenty of rugby for our rugby lovers out there. So yeah, plenty to get excited about. And I think yeah, just linking sort of Leinster obviously having been dominant in the rugby championship. I'm excited to see how things will unfold for the South African teams in particular now with the Springboks having returned to their various side. But yeah, not too far away from kickoff. Right, we've got Leinster versus Montpellier. It should be one hell of a game. Right, Leinster obviously unbeaten in their last 15 games at home. So it definitely will not be an easy outing, an easy afternoon here for Montpellier. And if they are to win, clearly they will have to play a very special game. Yeah, I've got Wayne Barnes, the man in the middle. All right, Barnesy, take us away, mate. As we see there, Ross with the ball in hand, and Leinster will be playing, at least according to my screen, will be playing from left to right. Kicking off to Montpellier in the white jerseys, Leinster in the navy jersey. Not too far away here now from kickoff. Right, do let me know what your score predictions. And we are away. Montpellier, well fielded there in the midfield by the scrummer, but equally well met there on D by the loose head of Leinster. Crunching tackle there first up. Montpellier just building up slowly. Yeah, I'm sure just will be looking to exit their territory. Good solid carry there from the forwards, but Leinster not making it easy there at the breakdown. Box kick there from the scrum off, well taken there by Jordan as he launches an attack. Leinster now on the 10-meter line of Montpellier. Oh, sweet move. Oh, what a pass from Ross. Current pass. Yeah, Leinster quickly in behind Chip. Oh, unfortunately, that kick has gone a bit too far, but an excellent start there out the back into Ross, and a fantastic cut-out pass there by the fly-off. Little loop wraparound, cut-out pass. Oh, good running lines. And Hugo Keenan doing very well there to join the line, but unfortunately the winger there, a bit too much on it. Jimmy O'Brien there, if I'm not mistaken, a bit too much. Oh, it's actually Kellen Doris. Kellen Doris there on the outside channel. All right, doing all very good cut-out pass there and a 22-meter dropout here. Leinster still in position, 5 meters from the furthest touchline. All right, in between, play taking place in between the 22 and the 10-meter line of Montpellier. All right, now Leinster looking to launch an attack once again through the back. Oh, good dummy there from Froley. Oh, unfortunately not able to link with the rest of his teammates. Throwing a loose pass there, and Montpellier let off the hook. But what a fantastic line there from Karen. Right to best through the middle, and Montpellier there with a little reprieve, and they're able to escape. But a fantastic start here from Leicester. Good tempo, really dynamic in attack. Right, couple of good dummy runners out the back. Oh, fortunately there, Leinster with a fantastic break, but unable to piece it together. Once again, Leinster looking to launch. Oh, Ringrose. Fantastic carry there in the middle. Oh, great tempo, yeah. Jordan get in, unfortunately, very well tackled there. Good scramble defense, but oh, Leinster, the tempo, oh my lord, get in. Definitely started like a house on fire, yeah. Play taking place on the 5-meter line of Todd Furlong out the back. Good hands here from Leinster, and surely Jack Cannon will canter in to score in the corner. So just 3 minutes, played. Leinster looking like it. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely Leicester, yeah, finding their form. Right, clearly can see what they're trying to do, trying to spread the ball as quickly as possible. And Montpellier just a bit all over the place. In D, all right, too many people folding in a bit and unfortunately unable to cover the Montpellier, the Leinster attack. Sorry. Oh, Leinster, get in. Jack Cannon with a fantastic score in the corner, and I'm sure Ross will be looking to knock this one over at the 2 additional points. Ross now with an opportunity, not an easy kick. First up, right against the furthest touchline. Right, but at least he's got the angle as a right-footed kicker. All right, it always makes it easy. You do prefer kicking from that side if you are indeed a right-footed kicker. He steps up. Can he add the 2? Curves it back in, and indeed he adds the 2 points. And Leinster have got an early lead here, but it's been a fantastic start from them. Very clinical, clear game line plans, looking to spread the ball. Yeah, the captain for the evening, Ring Rose, there with a fantastic assist. Basics. Montpellier never looked in it, but yeah, kick off here. Leinster doing well to field that ball. And a massive kick there away from Jameson. Rod Montpellier looking to counter attack here. Taking play up to the 10-meter line, 15 meters out from the furthest touchline. Good carry there from the Montpellier men, but unable to get over the advantage line. Well met there by the Leinster defense. Offside, Wayne Barnes. No. Yeah, Leinster quickly off the line here, not giving Montpellier a sniff in this game, at least in the first opening 5 minutes. Johannes, hi mate. Hi Johannes, thanks again mate for joining me. All right, it was yesterday it was very good. Thanks for joining me. We've got SA boys say Leicester will probably win by 20 points. And I think, have to concur with you. I mean, the start that the Leinster team have made, they've been brilliant. They've been clinical. Passes sticking. All right, dummy runners doing their job and definitely look like they'll come on this one. But first scrum of the game, all right, it's an area where Leinster, right, I'd expect them to be stronger. All right, they've got Todd Furlong, who is arguably the best tight end in the world rugby. All right, so to anchor the scrum, I'd expect them to have a bit of dominance up front. All right, but I'm sure the Montpellier, sort of with the Georgian up front, they're historically very good scrummages, right? Nashvili, also an experienced campaigner. So definitely is going to be a tussle there between him and the experienced Furlong. He seems to be walking off the pitch, mate. I'm hyping up your duel, and just like that, he gone. Furlong in an early change there for Leinster. Seems to have tweaked something. But the experienced Alalatua just comes in, obviously international capped prop. All right, so also coming in with plenty experience. So scrum down here, unfortunately, unforced error there from Montpellier. All right, just sort of 2 meters inside the half of the Leinster. All right, 15 meters out. Unfortunately, reset scrum. All right, so the scrum is taking place 15 meters away from the furthest touch line, 2 meters inside Leinster half. All right, so plenty of opportunities to attack to the left, to the right, you'd imagine. But we shall see what they'll do here. Obviously, also an opportunity here for maybe Jack to pick up and go from the back of the line out. But I think they'll definitely want to get their backs in early here. Early scrum dominance, get the backs going, because definitely the backs have looked threatening so far in the start of this game. Solid start as called. Jack picks up. Oh, massive carry there, but well done there from the number 9 of Montpellier. Leinster again looking to spread the ball out quickly. Right, clear game plan here. That well taken there by Jordan. Leinster in full swing here with clear momentum. Montpellier in titters and tatters on T. They don't know what hit them. They don't know what hit them. Not like this. Can they go over? Was that lost in the tackle, or is Frowley over in the corner? TMO will be called there. Definitely looked a bit suspicious as that ball just seemed to have been knocked on in the tackle. All right, but my God, how good have Leinster looked? Definitely clear game plan here. Montpellier, unfortunately, as things stand, defending a bit too narrow. And also, they're not getting off the line very quickly, allowing Leinster to play. Definitely Ross doing very well, taking the ball hard to the line. It seems as though it was knocked back by the hooker of the Montpellier. So definitely should be a try time here for Leinster. No try. Deemed a knock on. Awesome. Feel a little bit hard done by there. But Montpellier will definitely have to work on the defensive system. A bit too lethargic, right? Not getting off the line and also too narrow. And as a result, at this very moment at least, Leinster just running ragged here. One phase and they are swinging that ball out, mate. Not letting it rest at all. Clearly trying to sort of tire the biggish Montpellier pack by getting them, spread across the pitch. Unfortunately, they're Leinster giving away easy possession, right, letting Montpellier off the hook, a bit too eager. Just jumping a touch too early there, and unfortunately pinned, and it's a free kick for Montpellier, and I'm sure they'll be looking to just exit their ground. Good kick there from Montpellier, taking play up to sort of the halfway, but it will be Leinster ball come line time. Montpellier doing well to disrupt that, and equally doing well to recover the ball there. So Montpellier once again with the possession. Ball kick there by the scrum off. Gela. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. His French names, I've got silent and different letters. A good covering there from Gela and a good step. Unfortunately lost in the tackle. And once again, Leinster looking to launch an attack. Ringrose, fantastic offload there in the tackle. Leinster taking play inside the 22 of Montpellier once again. They just seem to have about 20 players on the field, Leinster. So many, decoy runners spreading the ball out from wing to wing. And once again, Leinster make their way over the try line, but will that be deemed yet again a knock-on? Once again, a bit of uncertainty there, but once again, Jimmy O'Brien doing well, cutting inside, right, keeping the ball alive. As we look, good step there, infield, trying to link up with the scrum of Gibson Park. Right, but obviously that ball falling. I think it was knocked back once again from Montpellier hand. Right, as we have a closer look, clearly knocked back from a Montpellier hand. And Gibson Park, as all good scrum offs should be, alert to it and able to pick that up and cross over for yet another Leinster score. So Leinster, definitely comfortable as things stand. Like, honestly, it looks like men versus boys as things stand. All right, we'll see if Montpellier are able to sort of regain. I don't know. They need to find it somehow, somewhere. And I think, just their defensive system, they're a bit too lethargic. They need to get off the line. Right, they're simply allowing Leinster too much space to dictate. And yeah, the width is just simply killing them. Ross steps up and adds the 2 additional points. So with just 10 minutes played, right, we've got Montpellier doing all the playing. Montpellier haven't even visited the 22 of Leinster. I think they haven't even crossed the 10-meter line. All in all, so yeah, clear dominance here from Leicester early on. Kick off there, and Jack Cannon doing well to collect that ball. Gibson Park feeds it to the forwards, and once again they're looking. Oh, look at that from their own 22 all the way to the halfway line with so much ease. Play on. Thought there was a little knock on there from Gibson Park. Unfortunately lost there by the hooker Josh van der Vliet. Right, an unforced error there, given an opportunity to the Montpellier side. The defense of Montpellier. Look at that. Just no cohesion, too narrow in the tight. All right, allowing space. That's just a bit too easy. But unfortunately, an unforced error there from Leinster, giving Montpellier an opportunity. And I think this is the furthest they've actually made it into the Leinster half. But let's see what they will do. Still plenty of time to play, obviously. All right, but as things stand, Leinster purely dominant, actually. As Kevin says, this could be a one-sided game. Definitely agree with you, mate. As things stand, it looks like it could get ugly. Oh, just look at that scrum. Oh my God. I'm sorry for laughing if there are any Montpellier fans out there. I am a scrum coach by profession, and yeah, there's nothing that gets me going more than a pure scrum dominance and a fantastic scrum there by the Leinster Tigers. Montpellier is certainly out of it, and I think, yeah, if they can't at least be, look at how quickly that line out even. Offload there by Frowley, but unfortunately not able to link up. But good carry. And Montpellier once again. Yeah, just the speed at which Leicester is playing at. It is just incredible to see. And once again on the ball, Josh with a fantastic carry there. It seems as though with every single carry, every single person is making meters. Definitely Montpellier will have, look at them, they're just standing. I don't blame them though, like they're getting beaten, like at point of contact. Oh, once again, unfortunately, Leinster deep inside the Montpellier 22, trying to force issues a bit. Oh, charge down, no ways. Fantastic charge down there from Leinster, and Ross canters over for yet another score by Leinster. Like the score is beating the minutes. Like this could actually get very, very ugly. Very much seems as though Montpellier are still very much in their own changing room. They haven't gotten out there. All right, it's erring on the side of ridiculousness here. But there might be a bit of infringement. See, from that charge down, it went when Bonds is given it, Ross adds 2 more points to his try and makes it a tally of 7. So with 14 minutes played, the score is 21-0. Okay, quickly go into the comments to see what we have. A couple of you have you've got SA Boy, they have commented, do you think South African teams will do well in the Champions Cup next season when we join? And then we've got Blair, I assume, answering there. Don't see why not. URC competitive with with Premiership. Top teams are all tough. This could be, to be honest, I think the teams would struggle playing in South Africa. Agree, and something people haven't seen yet in URC. While this could be at this rate 100. Yeah. So I think the question here is: do you think South African teams will do well in the Champions Cup? And I think, yeah, for as long as we've got our Springboks as well as our international players playing for franchises, I think we stand every single opportunity to do well, especially just looking at the Sharks and obviously the Blue Bulls, all right, with sort of their experience and the international and the amount of guys who played at international level. I'd imagine we'll be able to be more than competitive. And yeah, as Blair has rightly, is it Blair? Yeah, has rightly said, I think we have seen how competitive South African teams have been in the Rugby Championship or on Leinster. They're just absolutely ruthless. Yeah, we've seen the South African teams, just being so relentless. Being competitive, yes, losing a couple of games, but I think also the squads have been led in the main by youngsters. But as we see sort of our international players returning, I would imagine that will definitely make us more solid, at least our South African teams. Yeah, but also, it has been just a bit of a mess with the European competition, obviously going into Pro 14. All right, just with COVID and just the sort of stop-start nature of the competition. I don't think it's done us any justice. Obviously, hardly any teams have come to the South African shores to play any of the games here. And it's always an interesting debate, sort of in terms of will the European teams be able to adjust to our conditions, particularly expect like this time. Imagine going to Durban in January, having played the previous 2 weekends in rainy, England. It's just going to be a mess. In rainy Island, for example, it will definitely be a challenge. But these are professional players, super fit. All right, so I'm sure they will get the conditioning right. But it's definitely going to be a challenge for those teams coming to South Africa, especially in our sort of spring summer seasons. It won't be easy, but alas, we shall see when the time comes. I'm definitely excited for it, right? Just to get good quality rugby, good quality rugby at our shores. We've got Kevin asking, does Montpellier have any good players? Yeah, I think unfortunately most of them are currently injured, right? Especially the sort of international contingent, and unfortunately, just again as they concede a penalty scrum there, they're getting run all over the park. They're losing set pieces. I don't know how they'll stay competitive in this game, to be honest. But we shall see. With 18 minutes played, we've got the Leinster side outright dominance here. Ross stepping up, but unfortunately, two not able to find touch there. Yeah, just a bit too many errors from Leinster. Yes, been dominant, but I'm sure that management will be a bit disappointed with sort of the errors and just, you want, yes, playing against definitely a far inferior team. You do want fantastic cross kick there. Unfortunately, Jordan not able to gather. Right, Leinster have to be careful. Yeah, obviously, when you are playing against a side that you are clearly more dominant than, it becomes easier to, to just be lethargic and, the error set, and they still need to stick to their guns. Right, but I'm sure the home crowd will be absolutely loving this performance from the boys. We've got we've got Nal saying this is going to be men versus boys the whole 80 minutes, and I have to agree with you, mate. I mean, what, we're 20 minutes in, Montpellier hardly have played. Right, Leinster could have easily had another 3 tries had it not been for their own mistakes. So strap in. Promises to be an exhibition of attacking rugby. All right, very much like a captain's run, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. And as time under tension says, I don't know when player are playing Ireland. Yeah, and obviously just the golfing experience between the two teams is clear to see. And I think the scoreline is a very good indicator of just the difference in quality. Obviously Leicester just packed with international players. It's just how it is. I think Ireland having just so many few teams and sort of now what tends to happen is all the international players are concentrated in sort of one club. That's how it is. But yeah, Leinster here with a 5 meter scrum. Right, prime attacking position. All right, Jack has got plenty of a blind side to work with if he wanted to. All right, but equally Leinster, yeah, will be looking to get dominance again. Once again, penalty scrum. Carry there from Jordan. And is he over? Yeah, unfortunately, Montpellier not able to handle the pressure coming through the scrum. And Wayne Barnes deeming that collapse scrum. And yeah, next time, I'm sure we'll be looking for a push over more here. Oh, tap and go. Would you look at that? Definitely a team full of confidence. Oh, looked like Jack was coming in from the side there. Not? All right, Leicester a meter or so out from the try line of the Montpellier. All right, forwards rambling. Yeah, pick up and go. Your blind here is open. Oh, very good defending there initially by the first pillar. Yeah, Gibson Park just a bit too lethargic. Just losing his concentration, taking a bit too much time on the ball, and Montpellier getting out the blocks quickly and inflicting an error there. So it will be Montpellier ball. All right, scrum down. Will be scrum down, Montpellier ball. I'm sure though that scrumming is not what they're looking forward to. All right, it's just been a barrage of scrum time. It's just been unfair, man. Just the whole game. Yeah, as Kevin said, hopefully Montpellier can survive. Yeah, I mean, Champions Cup, you want to see two teams that are equally sort of equal in strength, right, to make for good viewing. Certainly in the first sort of opening 21 minutes, it's definitely has just been it's been ridiculous. Men versus boys. Yeah, Montpellier, yeah, lucky. Oh, they tap and go deep inside their 22. After being awarded a free kick, once again, Montpellier just a bit too eager, right? And I'm sure that'll be frustrating from a forwards coach perspective, right? They've got clear dominance in the scrum. There's no need for them to jump the gun. But obviously, the boys are confident at the moment, blood boiling, all right, pumped up. Montpellier just able to escape at least momentarily there from their own 22. So with that kick into touch, it takes play sort of 5 meters outside the 22 of the Montpellier side. All right, but it will be a Leicester feed, yeah. Goes to the middle. Boom, little move there off the back of the line out. Right, and once again, an easy carry there from Doris, making yardage at will. Montpellier is simply not getting off the line. Toa there with a very good carry, able to get over the advantage line initially. Ringrose in the attack, that young dummy puts the shoulder down. Yeah, now Leinster have made their way inside the 22 of Montpellier with not too many issues. Oh, what a step! Oh, fantastic step there from the winger Montpellier, and Leinster are over once again. It's mm-mm, mm-mm. Shouldn't be this easy. It shouldn't be this easy. It's erring on the side of ridiculousness. Just Leinster doing as they will, dominating the contact point, making yards, not just meters, yards with every single carry, and Montpellier just simply not able to get back in time and defend their line. And with that score, Yeah, it seems to have been, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Josh Murphy, obviously the man coming in, a late change there for James Ryan. All right, the skipper who was ruled out, unfortunately, because of a muscle injury picked up at the captain's run. So I'd expect Ross to knock this one over. Kevin says game over. Yeah, I think it's been game over since like literally the first 5 minutes. I haven't. I. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Got SA boys saying French teams are struggling in this tournament. Yeah, I think also just generally speaking, the French don't have a massive pool of players, right? But they've got a lot of teams that they need to sort of look for. So what sort of happened is all the top talent has been, concentrated in sort of your racings, sort of sort of your two top sides in the competition, right? And as a result, these sort of sides in Montpellier is yes, it always goes in cycles, but yeah, Montpellier, yeah, looking to attack, right, making it deep. First entry into the 22 of Leinster, can walk away with the point, at least reduce the deficit here. Yeah, Montpellier looking for their first points of the game. They're about a meter away from the of Leinster, but Leinster absolutely relentless on D, right, as Gibson Park does well there to hold up the Montpelliers. Once again, pick and go there from Montpellier. It seems as though they've gotten over. When Bond's just a bit uncertain, and he will send this one up to the DMO. So when Bond's just quickly having a young chat with the TMO to determine whether that was, but that was much better. That was much better. A bit of that French flair that we've come to love as rugby followers. All right, we do want this to at least be a contest. All right, so with the first inside the 22 of the inside the 22 of the Leinster, sorry, team crossed over the line here. Did he make it over? Yes, no, yeah, I think that's a try. Come on, ref, at least the boys something to smile about. Is that a try? TM still looking, having a couple of looks. Right, a bit uncertain. That was a tight call, won't lie. Ooh, that's a tough one. Geoff, are you gonna cover Clermont versus Sale Sharks? Yeah, Wayne Barnes gives that towards that try, and at least with the first visit inside the 22 of Leinster, Montpellier are able to walk away there with a couple of points. And yeah, fantastic score there by Masivesi Takwaka. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. But yeah, with the first score there for Montpellier, at least they've got something to smile about. All right, first points of the game. We're talking Elumile Kapuzikanda. They have broken the egg. Direct translation. Are you going to cover Clermont versus Sale Sharks? Unfortunately, I think Steve might, but I definitely won't be. I don't think so. Stand to be corrected though. Do stay tuned, but I am not making any promises. Given Thomas's most frustration with matches be postponed in the 28 no of surprised the French side did not get any points yet. I think the French are targeting the 14 more than the European Cup, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Sean, that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment, but I think the Champions Cup also deserves, the respect, right? It's meant to pit the best versus the best, right? And I understand sort of the project that the French are working at, sort of trying to concentrate and ensure that they've got a very strong national base, very strong local competition first and foremost, right? Because that does obviously attract the national stars. Invariably, what that then leads to is a better product, right? It means that the youngsters are also playing with better professionals, right? Ultimately, meaning that you will have a better national side. So there is an element of that, but I think the Champions Cup does deserve, respect. All right, and I think as Kevin said, just the performance from Montpellier, they simply just look as though they're still very much chilling in the changing room. They've been so lethargic in defense, all right, not getting over the line. Leicester getting over the advantage line it is. But once again, the unforced error from Leinster, right, in Montpellier to launch yet another attack. And dare I say it looks as though Montpellier finally woken up, hopefully. Montpellier with the penalty, fortunately not rolling away in the tackle. All right, able to knock this one onto the 22 of the Leinster side. It'll be Montpellier just a meter inside the 22 of the Leinster, and obviously the last time they visited down here, they were able to walk away with 7 points. All right, initially good set there from the maul. Zet. Break down the flank by the hooker. Was that forward? It looked like a touch forward. If not, Montpellier once again through their eighth man, Marco. All right, it seems as though they have managed to get yet another score here to visit inside the 22 of. Unfortunately, it was a knock forward. Definitely knocked on there by Corrado. A very good down the bind there from Corrado, but I think unfortunately was knocked on in the tackle. Just a couple of bad angles here by the cameraman. Into touch. Actually, it was off the head of a Leicester player, but I think before he was able to get rid of the unfortunately into touch. But definitely Montpellier is seemingly to have come alive. All right, looking much better, sort of in the last 5 or so minutes. But also Leinster just a bit too, they've taken their foot off the pedal somewhat. Guerrero there, just as he's about to load there, unfortunately, that right boot into touch. Fantastic angle there by the Leinster number 6, Doris. Right, and then an easy exit there from Leinster. Donated bounce, mate. The Fiji on the rampage. Joshua, a very good carry there, taking play up to the halfway line. Montpellier just seeming to grow into this game now. Stringing together a couple of phases here. Well taken there, well cleaned up there from Leinster. Looking to launch yet another attack. Gibson Park takes it out. Alalatua. A good carry for them, but equally well met on D. Montpellier defending a bit yeah, too narrow here. You have to make those tackles, mate. Very good interplay, yeah, from Leinster. Good continuity. Beautiful rugby. Montpellier doing their best to scramble back, taking play sort of in between the 22 and the 10-meter line. That's a pass. Surely that was a forward pass, right? But player inside the 22 of Montpellier. On once again, Leinster in the red zone, unable to convert, and it is unfortunately knocked on there after fantastic work from the Leinster team. Right, good continuity there, good offloading and interplay between forwards and backs. All right, and here we go again. Jordan on the attack. But yeah, unfortunately, Exile was there to receive the ball, and he's able to clean it up, kick it out, and Montpellier will have a bit of a breather, but it will be Leicester feed sort of 10 meters out of the 22 of the Montpellier side, right? Yeah, on the further side of the field. Yeah, Leicester definitely will be frustrated, right? Having scored a single point since about the 20th minute, if I'm not mistaken, Gibson Park with a little Gregan. We called it a Gregan at school, right? With the cut back. Pick up and go there from Leinster. All right, the forwards just keep it tight for the time being. Come on, Mr. Ref. Your rules are saying can't be two jacklers. Ringrose having a no. Good footwork there by Jordan. Right, Leinster now 5 meters away from the line. Fantastic pass by Gibson Park, but equally a fantastic running angle there by the prop, Ala Aloatoa. Just like that, the Leicester side are able to score yet another try to further extend their lead to 25 points as things stand. 26 points. And Rob definitely have an opportunity to add the 2 additional points. And yeah, considering how well he's been kicking for, right, I'd expect him to knock this one over and add the 2 additional points. What a fantastic cut-out pass by Gibson Park and a fantastic angle there by Alatoa. Love it when props, just hit the line at pace, hit the gap. And it's always good to see them score. Ross will step up to add the 2 additional points, right, to extend the lead to 28 points with just under 5 minutes to play until halftime. Steps up, boom, easy as you like, raises the flags, and the score was just under 5 minutes to play until halftime. We've got Leinster 35 and Montpellier 7. SA Boy is saying, do you think the Cheetahs will ever join the URC? I highly doubt. Yeah, as Sean O'Farrell says, I wouldn't think so. I highly doubt. It very much seems as though SA Rugby wants their franchises to be playing in that competition. And I think it wouldn't hurt, though, having a Cheetah side in the Pro 14 or the United Rugby Challenge as things stand, right? Considering also just the numbers, how many teams the other countries have in the competition. And I think, yeah, it'll bode well for rugby in South Africa if we're having the Cheetahs playing that level of competition, right? The more of our players that have got an opportunity to play at that level, the better it is for African rugby as a whole. But, yeah, as things stand, I think SA Rugby is pretty much set on just having its 4 franchises in the United Rugby Championship, which is sad for the Cheetahs considering how well they did in the Pro 14. All right, so you can see that they are cut out for that rugby. But yeah, structures and the powers that be in South Africa rugby, all right, obviously not not viewing, not seeing the cheaters in that same light, right? And perhaps there's an opportunity to even, sorry, not as unions, yeah, there's an opportunity to merge cheetahs and lions. Why not make the cat like we once had back in the day? But yeah, that's a story for another day. Leinster here looking to attack once more, right, as they go down the blind side. Right, but Montpellier able there to regather possession. But there from the scrum off, as he's done pretty much the whole game, not wanting to play in his head all Gilla. Right, very good carry there once again from Frowley. Right, he's been exceptional this game so far. Oh, fantastic movement there from the back. Leinster, good switch there from Doris. Doris, good offload to Ringrose. Can Ringrose link up? Off. Oh, carry on, play on. Jordan, will he be able to cross over? Easy does it. And he's over in the corner. 40 points in the first half. Poor. This has been ugly. Oh, this has been ugly. Certainly, boys versus men, and I'm just scared we haven't seen Lowe. We haven't seen Sexton yet. They're still coming in the second half. So, yeah, Montpellier fans out there, Montpellier, I don't know how you survive, man. And as the game wears on, you'd imagine it will open up because, as I said, Leinster just running ragged, able to get over the advantage line with every single carry. And invariably, what's going to happen is the Montpellier side is simply going to tire. And I don't see how they lost. I don't see how they lost. But Ross will have a very difficult kick up. But with that score, Jordan further extends his team lead to 33 points, just short of halftime. Yeah, the Leicester boys are just simply having a time of their lives out there. RDS Arena at the moment must be buzzing. The fans must be absolutely loving this performance from the team. Difficult kick here from Ross, right, the right hand touchline. He steps up, unfortunately, not able to bring that one around. So, yeah, just less than a minute to play. We've got Leicester 40 and Montpellier 7. Yeah, the right 47. And it's not even half time yet. Whew. What do you say as a Montpellier manager, like coach or whatever the case is in the changing room? Right, this has simply been men versus boys. It's been ugly to watch, but entertaining nonetheless. Leinster definitely as though they're still full of running here, not looking to go out. Yeah, out the breath from Oloto to Ross. Ross taken to the line to Frowley, cut out pass there from Ringrose. And yeah, once again, Jimmy O'Brien just cutting back in. Just dot it down. Let's go to half time. Alexa. Oh, fantastic tackle there from Jack. Will it be a turnover? Turnover. No, try. Oh, unfortunately deemed to have been a knock on, and oh, Montpellier get off the not the smartest play there from the 15, right? XL, I think it would have been better off just kicking that one out, right? But it's half time. It's half time in this game. All right, so going into half time, Leinster clearly the more dominant side. Leinster leading 40 points to 7. So, yeah, do quickly run away, go get your beverage of choice, right, as we get ready for the second half. It has definitely been a one-sided game thus far. All right, I'd say Montpellier have honestly just played for about 5 minutes in this game, but it's purely all been Leicester, and it could have been more, right, considering that there have been about 4 knock-ons in the 22 of Montpellier when they looked like they would score for all money. But yeah, at halftime, Leinster 40, and Montpellier 7. So yeah, we're back and it's almost time for the second half. And yeah, those who've just recently joined us, obviously you'll see from the scoreline. If that is not enough to sort of give you an idea of sort of how one-sided this particular game, the comment section has been filled with just yeah, people have kept me company and certainly have just hit the nail on the head how one-sided this has been. But yeah, Montpellier taking us away and they'll be playing from left to right, kicking off to Leinster in the second half, but untidy there from Leinster, but able to recover and with that, Jack Cannon able to carry there effectively, and I'm sure here Gibson Park will be looking to just simply knock this one out or not. Contestable, well taken there by Axel on the 15 jersey of Montpellier. Right, so Montpellier now here with an opportunity to attack early on in the second half. Definitely will be looking for a much improved performance. All right, dare I say they need to man up in this particular half. Right, a good carry there from the big number 4, Tyler Dagood. All right, now Montpellier inside the 22, a fantastic carry, taking it to the line from the number 10 jersey, the man in number 10 jersey, Louis. Oh, no ways, bud. So for my beer will be in there. But unfortunately, just losing it, they're knocking it into touch. But yeah, much better start here for Montpellier. And let's hope, sort of with this momentum, they will just give us a better second half of rugby. Forget about the first half because there's no ways they're winning this one unless something miraculous happens, right? So just focus on the second half. Give us a better spectacle, a better content, And I think as rugby lovers, we will all be much appreciative of as you see that Lowe has made his way onto the field. I'm assuming, no, I must not assume for Jimmy or Brian but I'll fill you in. But I definitely see James Lowe now onto the pitch. Right, I'm sure the Montpellier boys got a very harsh word in the changing room. But a much better start from them here as they keep early possession right through their forwards. Unfortunately, missed pass there from the man in the 10 jumper. And once again, Montpellier just forcing issues. Slow down, lads, slow down. I think they're better off just slowing it down, looking and look to sort of go face to face because they're not going to catch this up. It doesn't matter, like they can just throw it around all they want, but I highly doubt that they're able to make a comeback here. This Leicester side is formidable at home. All right, obviously having won the last 15 games in this particular competition. All right, so it was never going to be easy for Montpellier, but certainly was not expecting. Very good cutout pass there from James Lowe to Jimmy O'Brien. All right, so it seems as though James Lowe might have come on there from Jordan Lamar, obviously the man who scored the last try in that first half for half time. All right, Leinster now again attacking with great pace, all right, and intensity. All right, taking place slap bang down the middle of the pitch, sort of 5 meters outside the 22. Frowley once again taking it to the line. I think he's had a fantastic game this far. Right, and once again, there Jimmy looking to make a break, a lot, but equally well met there by Massey in defense. Now Leicester just making their way inside the 22. Oh, young step there, James Lowe taking inside the 22 of Montpellier. Oh, Jack Cannon, young dummy, can he link up a fantastic offload to Doris? And just like that, Leinster resume the carnage they definitely were inflicting on Montpellier in the first half. I thought Montpellier, giving us hope in the first sort of 2-3 minutes. And I thought, okay, come on, boys. Okay, better start. But clearly not. Cannon doing very well. They're taking to the line, ball into your hands, basics. Youngster, you're watching out there, ball into your hands, commits the man. Right, does well, young dummy. And it does there to pop off the ground, linking well there with Josh van der Vliet. Sorry, I did say it's Doris. No, it's Josh van der Vliet, right in the red scrum cap, and is able to canter over for an easy score. Fantastic play there from the flank. Very good interplay there from the Lucy's. And yeah, obviously with his Ross steps up and he knocks that one over. And yeah, it's business as per usual. Right, Montpellier scoring early within the first 5 minutes of the second half. Sorry, Leinster scoring within the first 5 minutes of this second half. And I think LB, as you said, geez, that's a drubbing. Yeah, I think it's just to get uglier. Jack Cannon, once again, he's been instrumental. He's been massive. Good in the carry. Ringrose, skipper for the day. Linking wall once again there with his hooker. Ronan. No, man. Don't tell me they're in again. Yo, what a fantastic try from Jamie O'Brien. Beautiful try. It's just a question of whether it will not be checked by the TMO. Did seem as though there might have been a case of obstruction. But a fantastic try once again, deep running it from their own 22. Yo, Pellier, first time tackles. Once again, defending Turo and able to be beaten on the outside. Fantastic work there from Jimmy O'Brien. Fantastic speed, fantastic feet. Look at that. Good balance runner. Steps inside, beats three man, and he's gone for whole money. Too much gas. And Jimmy O'Brien adds 5 more points. But yeah, TMO still looking at this one. Was it a case of obstruction? I don't think so. It seems as though the Montpellier defenders certainly were shot and overran that. And Jimmy O'Brien, very alert, quick, nimble on his feet. You know, a young guy, little step easy inside, and he's away. And yeah, Ross will be able to add the 2 additional points here. Yo, Buffett. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. I've almost run out of words. As you see, Montpellier, they make a couple of changes. Like Leinster running riot, and Sexton is not even on the pitch. But I must admit, Ross has had a very good game this far. Right, he's been definitely very deserving of his starting berth here. But again, Sexton is on the bench. Yeah, I don't know. Just obviously just before halftime, there were a couple of comments there. Got Kevin saying, "Poor Montpellier, it's a night to wake up and start playing rugby." I thought, mate, for the first sort of 2 minutes, they had woken up and started playing rugby, but clearly not. All right, we've got, let's say, the likes of Leinster can manage squads and play best for Europe and pressure games in the RC. The point of the ACT is to bring in more competitive games with physical teams that Europe is. Yeah, I think SA rugby in general, actually, it's something that I've been chatting about with friends. Like we're in a very, a very unique position in we actually having an opportunity to play, Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere teams, which definitely bode us well sort of going into the Rugby World Cup. Through the Rugby Championship, obviously, we are playing the likes of New Zealand, but also at club level, we are able to travel up north. So our players are getting, best of both worlds, if you like. So you're doing that there will be better all-rounded sort of rugby players. And obviously, Northern Hemisphere have always emphasized on set piece. So definitely that physicality set piece for a dominated player will definitely bode our players very well. But yeah, Montpellier here on attack, right, just made their way inside the 22 of Leinster. Right, forwards quite narrow, quite back up. Definitely giving the indication that they will be hitting this up. A couple of pick and goes. All right, maybe trying to soften it up a bit around the fringes before they look to spread it. Leinster definitely absolutely relentless on defense as things stand. Good carry there from Montpellier, but seems to have been ripped by Doris in the tackle. And once again, Leinster have got an opportunity here to spring an attack from deep within their 22. Definitely not looking to kick much. Oh, this could be it again. Definitely have numbers here. James Lowe puts it on his foot. It's a full race, out and out race. Oh, oof, almost got messy there, but I think it was a on there from Leinster through James Lowe. But Leinster, yeah, as I said, unfortunately, James Lowe put in good pressure on the Montpellier defenders, but unfortunately knocking it on there. And once again, Leinster run deep from within their 22. All right, very good turnover there in the tackles, though. Stand to be correct, it was Dory Shrip in the tackle. And just like that, Leinster get down the field. And definitely that'll be disheartening for Montpellier because it was starting to stitch together a couple of phases. But well, unfortunately, as they've been the whole game, coming second best in that point of contact. So it'll be, Johnny Sexton is on. Definitely a welcome for Johnny. Sexton comes on for Ross, who I think has had a fantastic game. Obviously, Sexton hasn't played, limping off against the All Blacks in the end of the year tour of the All Blacks in that, what is it called? Is it the autumn series? But Montpellier will have a scrum here deep inside though in 22. Right, obviously the second best at this department. Let's see if Leinster will still be able to carry on with their defense. They're luckily for Montpellier, unfortunately for Leinster. Right, Alotoa losing his footing, going straight down and pinned there by Wayne Barnes. So Montpellier will have an opportunity here to exit their own 22. And yeah, the 10 jumper steps up, and knocks this one, Louis there, knocking this one into touch, but not too far, not too much ground gained, right? But at least for the time being, the pressure, the pressure at least, you put me in. See, Leicester making a couple of changes here in the front row, right? Just getting a couple of fresh legs as Healy and Shannon come onto the Montpellier. Oh, what a take from Josh. Oh, man, is too electric. Yo, Montpellier off the own line out. Good, looking to go over the top. But Josh able to read that like a back of his hand. Is able to intercept. But was he back? Oh, doing very well. Great awareness. Oh, would you look at that beautiful sight in a rugby field to see a forward stride away. Fantastic read there from Van der Flee. Question is, was he onside? Seems as though timed that one perfectly well. And yeah, just like that, gives Johnny Sexton an easy kick to open his account and take the scores to 61-7. 13 minutes played in the second half. Leinster already with 3 tries. My God. I don't know. Not like this. This is getting a bit too ugly, too embarrassing. Throw in the white towel already, Montpellier. Fortunately, Montpellier doing well to initially contest in the air. It seemed as though they knocked it on. But when Barnes said, okay, pause, I'll give you this opportunity, play on. Right, Montpellier driving it there through their men, right? But Ringrose, experienced, well aware, and is able to simply hold it up using all his experience. And just like that, Montpellier looking to launch an attack, turnover ball, Leinster ball. And if I'm being honest, I would expect Leinster to attack from here. I don't see them kicking. Right, we might see a couple of decoy runners, people taking him to the line and out the back, flat and out the back, that enterprising play. All right, they definitely seem full of running in this second half. They are saying it's hard for second string Montpellier. I have to agree with you there, but definitely not easy for them. But yeah, you almost hope. You almost hope. Even though you have a weakened team, you almost hope that they will be able at least be to contest. But yeah, Leinster looking to launch an attack once again from deep inside their own half. Once again putting on the boot. Plenty of pressure on the new man in the 15 jumper. In the 15 position, my bad. Right, but doing well to recover that and sweep it up. I thought for all money, Kela would be simply looking to knock this one out, but maybe a bit tentative to give possession away to Leinster rather than being simply good. Once again, Leinster doing well. Rose doing well to field the ball. Probably, unfortunately, losing in the tackle advantage. Montpellier play taking. Okay, never mind. So scrum just inside Montpellier half. You know, closest to us as it appears on screen. Also, Montpellier with a very good start when it comes to scrum in this second half, having won to earlier on closer to the line. All right, they'll definitely be looking to at least establish a solid platform here if they are not able to gain dominance through the scrum. Feed from Montpellier, right, but doing enough to secure their own ball. And we've got Josh there, the very good carry. Geller coming back to the blind, looking to bring in his forwards. A good carry there from Montpellier, able to get over the advantage line. Got Leinster just going back. Good pick up there from the replacement. Leinster, the big man, Titi. Josh again looking for more work through his center. Joshua, unfortunately, Montpellier position away, but Wayne Barnes deeming that to have been touched. Therefore, it will be a scrum, Montpellier, and prime attacking ball here. So it'll be scrum now, Montpellier ball 5 meters in from the furthest touch line, top of our screen. All right, 5 meters out from the try line of Lens. Obviously, that kick from Montpellier deemed to have been touchdown and obviously running dead. Therefore, we'll come back to restart the game, and it will be scrum time. Montpellier ball. Prime attacking opportunity. Can they reduce the deficit? Very good hit there from Leinster, actually winning the race, but a pick up there by the Montpellier number 8, Marco. Massa with a massive carry there. Montpellier doing well there to still regain possession. Somewhat wayward pass there initially by Geller. Leinster relentless on D. Right, initially a fumble there, but Wayne was deeming that to have gone back. So Montpellier is still in position. They've literally gone the width of the field, not making too many yards forward. Rather, everything has been lateral. But I think the positive for them, the good thing is the fact that they still have possession. As they try to build up the phases, pick and go, the forwards seem to think that they will be able to muscle offload there. As you see, the Montpellier backline on the blind, line up on the blind. Gela to his 10. Louis trying, but unfortunately not able to get through. Leinster absolutely relentless. Right, you'd swear it's a team defending a 5-point lead. Yeah. Quickly off the line. Massa hit back there. Oh. And because of that awesome defense by Leinster, putting plenty of pressure on the Montpellier side. Unfortunately, bad pass from Keller and Louis unable to pick it up on his bootlaces. And once Montpellier looking like they're stringing a good passage of play together, unable to keep possession. And as a result, Leinster have been let off the hook there once again. So knock on there, and Leinster will have scrum inside their own 22. So halfway in between the try line and the 22, slap bang in the middle of the field. Definitely will be looking to run it from here. Got no reason to kick position away. Almost a free hit now with every single possession and every single play. Unfortunately, a reset scrum there. All right, scrum just collapsing. So Janiston will be looking to get his boys going here. Go to the left or will they go to the right? I think that is a question, but definitely the certainty that they will be running this particular ball. Fortunately, scrum a bit untidy there, but all over the place, no stability. And I'd imagine Leinster, yes, give them the free kick, but they will opt for the scrum yet again. So now, while we're still waiting for that reset scrum, we've got double asking where Pollard, Sanfontaine, and Reynard. Yeah, I think sort of it might have been, not mistaken, Sean right earlier on. He did emphasize the fact that it seems as though these French sides do tend to sort of put priority on the top 14 rather than the Champions Cup. So I think it's a matter of rotation, all right, because as you can see, this is very much sort of a second string Montpellier side against a very, very strong Leinster, some may say Irish side. So it hasn't been easy for the Montpellier, and I think the scorecard is it's a fitting description of sort of the game and how it's been. Right, so I think it's got to do with that sort of the French side resting a couple of guys, and sort of targeting the top 14 rather. But it definitely is sad to see that the internationals aren't playing this particular game, as obviously the Champions Cup. I think it's a pretty good concept, and you do want to see the best of every single nation sort of go up against one another. But Leicester here with possession once again, 5 meters outside from their own try line. Oh, very good kick from Gibson Park right up against the touchline. Right, but Montpellier doing well there initially to secure possession. Pressure breakdown time, but Montpellier doing enough, even though they've lost about 10 meters in territory. Leicester once again simply menacing on D. All right, you'd swear this is a team that's defending a slender lead, but as you can see from the scoreline, as things stand, 61 Leinster, 7 Montpellier. With still plenty of time to play. Gibson Park with, come on, Joe. With a tap and go, right, linking up with James Lowe, and he's looking for the boot and to find touch. right inside Montpellier again, once again pushing Montpellier back and forcing action to take part in the Montpellier half. Seems to have been taken quickly there. Yeah, seems to have been a bit of confusion there. Now Montpellier taking it quickly there. The question is was that not touched? Seemingly not, and it is deemed FD22 there. As we see Gibson make way for Groth. All right, so Montpellier will have a prime ball here just inside the 22 of the Leinster side. Right, and obviously it will be their ball with the 50-20 rule. Fantastic kick there from Montpellier. And let's see if they will be able to make use of this possession. Feed to the back of the line. Yeah, Leinster player trapped in their advantage, surely. Montpellier, yeah, with possession just inside the 2. A massive carry there in the center by Carl Martin. Named, ooh! Oh, what a shot on Louis. I think that was Ringrose. Ooh! Oh, I felt that at home. Sorry for that. Right, yeah, unexpected Ringrose with a massive hit there on the Montpellier 10. Louis, shame. Is he still down? I'll blame him. Good switch there from James Lowe to Doris, who's been all over the park. Right, back there from Maluto, unfortunately not finding a player, but who else? But Froley there clean it up. A good little shimmy there from the prop. A good hands from Josh. Ball into hands again from Jack Cannon. He's been a menace in the outside channels. It's been a pleasure to watch. Just 2 hands, basics of rugby. Ringrose taking him to the line, feeding Ross Malone. Offside. 6 back in with a flat ball to the replacement. Leinster now edging their way inside the half. Oh, good interplay. Pop. Oh, fortunately that pass from Ringrose not able to find Froley, but is able to recapture the ball. James Lowe now tearing on the outside. Good interplay link. A good off inside. And Leinster, however, yet again, easy spot here for the replacement. Shannon, fantastic support play there from mobile hooker. And once again, good interplay from Leinster. It's just, yeah, an exhibition of an attacking rugby. Yeah. Everyone ball in 2 hands, keeping the defense honest. They just seem to let go of the pass at precisely the right time. James Lowe there looked for all money like he was covered, but fantastic work with the easy all inside. And who else but the mobile hooker, replacement hooker. He's there for support and is able to cross over the line underneath the poles. Yeah. Sexton, yeah, with an easy kick to add 2 to his tally for the day and to the scoreline of Leinster and take the lead to 61 points. Yes, 6-1. That is the difference. A true definition of the drubbing. We are witnessing it here. Leinster just simply 2 and 4 are superior than Montpellier. Sad. Jack Cannon once again. Massive carry. He's just menace off those kickoffs. His ball retention has just been absolutely magnificent. Leinster once again looking to launch an attack here from the half. Ringrose doing the sort of logical thing, knocking it down. Louis there to cover the ground. Right. Ooh. Seemed a bit late there. Don't touch it. Oh, when Barnes lets it go, I thought it'd come off a Leinster player. Ah, very impressed by this Josh kid. Very good. Leinster playing an advantage here. Little dink over from James Lowe. Not everything seems to be working out for them. Dink there from McGrath. Right, once again, Leinster with the decoy runners. Oh man, it's just getting over the advantage line with ease. Ringrose taking it to the line. Fortunately, no, yeah, out support there, and the turnover there for Montpellier. And then the forwards also can't keep up with the backline. The backline just seemed to be making yardage with every single carry. Montpellier defensive system, yeah, certainly being tested. And yeah, I think judging by the scoreline, definitely have failed this examination. But yeah, Montpellier ball right of 5 meters inside the 10 meter, and it's a penalty there, unfortunately. Leinster were able to roll away and get out of there. But it seems as though Wayne Barnes has got a little, word in his ear. Occasional foul play there from Massey, as we see, just leaning with the shoulder on the head of Josh van der Vliet. Right, it's just a question falling arms, bit dirty, but yeah, rugby nowadays that you could see a card there, but a bit soft. I think Bucky's border, that was sort of Bucky's border was known for, just get late into the ruck, leaning with the shoulder. But obviously, in today's rugby, you can't do that. And certainly with about 100 million cameras at the ground, you certainly are not going to get away with it. Yeah, it seems as though Wayne Barnes will be looking to search, to go into his pocket. Yeah, absolutely. Massey, no attempt to wrap the arms there. Yeah, no attempt to wrap the arms there from Massey. Definitely dirty, definitely leaning with the shoulder. Yeah, you can see that the intent was to hurt. But let's see what Wayne says. Yeah, no attempt to wrap arms there. I'll be surprised if he's able to escape this. I think it's a matter of, is it a red card or a yellow card? Yeah. Yeah, Massey, red card, stupidity. Absolutely no need for that. And as if Montpellier itself, like, they're already struggling. They're already 61 points behind, and they will have to finish the game with 14 men. After Massey getting a red card, they clear foul play, leaning in with the shoulder. Yeah, it's the last thing the team needed. Yeah, Josh being replaced there by Deegan. All right, what a shift. He's put in 2 tries. And I think you're definitely in line for man of the match. He's just been an absolute menace in this particular game. But yeah, Sexton, yeah, with an opportunity to knock this into the corner. All right, so taking a fantastic kick there from Johnny, able to take play up to the 5 meter line of Montpellier, and it will be Leinster to feed the line out. So yeah, I'd expect a drive here, but I think also the backline will be, salivating to get their hands on this particular ball. It's to the middle, and yeah, the driving ball is set to 3 shove. Yeah, and it's well on its way now. Montpellier stem it, inching forward slowly but surely, gaining momentum. Surely, and definitely there's Shannon crossing over for his second score of the game. Oh, 73-7. I'm lost for words. Like the performance, I think, in as much as yes, it is a weakened Montpellier side. I think a lot of credit needs to go to Leinster. All right, they've been clinical today from the word go. I mean, they scored within the first 3 minutes of the game. They've just, yeah, they haven't taken their foot off the pedal. And the scary thing is the fact that in the first half, in particular, they've been much more clinical. In the second, in the first half, in particular, they left about 4 chances in that first half when they were in the red zone, strike zone, and unfortunately just were not able to put together, forcing the last pass and leading to errors. But yeah, it's been a commanding display of a rugby. Yeah, and Johnny Sexton will be looking to add 2 more points. Relatively easy kick here for the experienced 10. All right, and so I'd expect him to knock this one, but it is indeed his most challenging kick yet, having come on obviously for Ross, who I think had a magnificent game this afternoon for Leinster. So Johnny Sexton to add the 2 points, stretch out the lead to 68 points here for Leinster. Easy does it. What did we expect? Johnny Sexton steps up, efficient kicking style, and he's able to add 2 more points to his team and his own personal tally for this afternoon. Absolutely driving, and the faithful at RDS Arena absolutely going berserk. I mean, I would if I was there playing at home, seeing my home team play this well. Definitely, the beer must be tasting that much sweeter. Once again, then McGrath, tap and go. Leinster have been following. Ooh, what a hit by Joshua. But McGrath still able to keep possession. James Lowe, unfortunately, injecting good pace, taking it to the line. But a pass there. Bud Ringrose doing well to link up. Oh, once again, man. Oh, Jimmy has been so good linking up there. Shannon again with a very good pace mobility from the replacement hooker. But Leinster all of a sudden in a flash, they 10 meters outside at 22, right, knocked in the tackle there. Wayne Barnes says play on. Right, I thought it was knocked in the tackle there by from Johnny Sexton, but he's called play on now MONTPELLIER with the possession plays taking place on the 10-meter line. The other man is held up. Maul's been called. Just like that, Maul down. Once again, doing fantastic work, able to keep that in the maul, and as a result, a fair change. And they will have a scrum in relatively good ground, pinned blind, Cannon to pick up and go. All right, but equally, it will be plenty of space on the open side for the backline to once again, string together another move. Let's see it. Why not? Hail Mary move. I think they've been in that sort of mood throughout the whole afternoon. So I would not expect anything less with sort of 7 minutes to play. They've got nothing to lose. The score is 75 Leinster, 7 MONTPELLIER. And obviously, we've just seen Massey get a yellow card not so long ago, right, to be sent to the bin. Foul play there on, Josh, who I once again was very impressed with. Scrum down here, 15 meters from the closest line to us on screen, around about 5 meters out from the 10-meter of MONTPELLIER, and it is prime attacking ball here for Leinster. Let's see what they can do with this possession. We've got Connor Mia saying, thank you for the commentary, brother. I can't watch live in your commentary, exactly what I need. Thanks, brother. Thanks for keeping me company, and thanks for being on the channel. All right, we are because of you guys. So very appreciative of Forever Sports for your generosity with your time and, spending the afternoons with us. You love rugby. You love talking rugby, all right, and having you guys to chat along with your questions and, your commentary definitely adds up and makes it that much better and that much sweeter. I've got SA Boy say you had made the match enjoyable. Thanks, SA Boy. I do hope that you guys stay on, and I will, whenever I get the opportunity, jump on. And plenty of rugby to go around. Currie Cup, URC about to start, Champions Cup, we've got the top 14, and obviously the English Premiership. So plenty of rugby for us to watch, plenty of rugby opportunity for us to, to engage rugby and talk rugby as rugby lovers. But good work there from Montpellier, disturbing the line out there of Leinster, and they're looking to launch an attack here, taking play to the further side. Unfortunately, once again, a knock on there from Montpellier. Unforced error. And Leinster will get yet another opportunity there. Thought it was an opportunity lost. I look, you do want the scoreline to get over 80. I don't know. There's something about point per minute. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how you feel. It's that sort of game anyway. So Leicester will definitely have an opportunity, yeah, sort of 5 meters outside from the furthest touchline. 5 meters away from the 22. Passing to your strongest side to the left, right, as most of us are right-handers. So definitely it was an opportunity to spread this ball out wide. It will be now, all right, Johnny to take it to the line. Yeah, Johnny to the line, out back. Oh, Ringrose, you beaut. What arc run. Is he over? Oh, that was so moving of a try. Pick up Jack Cannon. Loiters over with ease. Oh, that was beautiful. What a great arc run there from Ringrose. Outside in. Johnny Sexton in the gap, taking to the line, linking up well in the gap. And Ringrose to just fall short. I thought it would go all the way. Did Walter around the 15, but unfortunately not able to get there. Jack Cannon definitely not stopping him there. Montpellier, not a chance to get back in time. Once again, Leinster backline have been absolutely amazing. They've been so good. The amount of times they've been able to break tackles, get over the advantage line has just been fantastic to see. And obviously, Johnny Sexton knocks over that conversion, adds 2 more points, and it takes the scoreline to 82 Leinster. Yes, 82. Yes, professional game. All right, 82-7 with just under 4 minutes to play. Kick-off there from Montpellier. Good contest there in the air. Sure, good carry there from the substitute in jersey number 16, Vincent. Knocked back there. Yeah, Baggers seem to not be keen to play here. I mean, who wouldn't? 82. It's been a long, long afternoon for them. And just look at the Leinster team. Still very much up for it. Still attacking every single ruck. All right, just a menace in attack, in defense. My bad. Definitely not giving an inch here, nothing on their laurels. One bit. Oh, once again, an unforced error there. Bit of a, hospital pass there from the fly off. Louis to the man foul in the 21 jumper. And unfortunately, yet again, an unforced error there for Montpellier. Right, a couple of phases stitched together there from them, but unfortunately moving lateral. All right, not too much go forward. Right, and Leinster, yeah, sort of 2 minutes. Yeah, and rightfully so. Stop the match. Josh van der Vliet, right, a fantastic effort for him. Was all over the park. Exceptional indeed. First man to support. 2 tries. Plenty of yardage gained. A fantastic game for him. And I think also a special mention has to go to Ross, who I think just marshaled his backline exceptionally well as the centre pairing in Frowley and Ringrose. All I can say is definitely Leinster have been far superior, and Josh has been a recipient of simply that dominance. All right, so Leinster here will have an opportunity for potentially be a 1 more score, but judging for how they get down the other side of the pitch, they could have yet another opportunity. So dare I say it's their last opportunity, but I'm sure they'll be looking to, look at that scrum, 8-9 here between McGrath and Cannon. Unfortunately, not able to link up with the backline, but obviously playing advantage there, no advantage. Sexton will be looking to knock this one in the corner, take his team further down the pitch. All right. And certainly see if they can't launch one last attack here it to 89. We've got Owen Pengrano saying surely a record score in competition. Listen, I would think so. if there's a team who's suffered a more embarrassing or a bigger scoreline, then sure, that must have been one hell of it because we've seen an exhibition of attacking rugby from Leicester as they feed the ball to the back. Right, but Montpellier doing well to sack there initially and inflicting an error, turning it over. And they were looking to just look at Leicester. Right, they're a team that is 75 points ahead, but still putting plenty of pressure, getting off the line at pace, and they've been able to knock Montpellier an easy 20 meters back. All right, so the play on the sort of the 10 now, it's taking place inside the 22 of Montpellier. Definitely, they've got absolutely nowhere to go. Holding Mr. Ref, Wayne Barnes. No, Montpellier is still with the possession yard, kicking away. I think that's more advisable. All right, but it finds Hugo. You're doing well there to clean it up. James Lowe takes it to the line. And once again, Johnny Sexton takes it to the line, keeps the ball alive. To foul, your good angle there from Ross. Yeah, I almost wish it was sort of a speed hit that with pace, but very good angle there from Ross. Unfortunately, Montpellier off their feet. They're a bit too keen. Right now, the question is, are they going to go for poles? Do they go for the touch line? Time's up on the scorecard. Does he tap it and kick it out? Fear of risking injuries. Oh, he taps it and plays. Johnny Sexton to Jack. Takes it deep inside the 22 ring rows with a pick up and go. All right, so he plays sort of meters from the furthest touch line between the try line and the 22 Montpellier. Once again, good dummy runs out the back. Oh, good switch stayed low. Oh, with the young goosey. A young goosey. I love it. I'm sorry for the excitement there. A young goosey there, James, to wrap things up. He's into the gap. That's 5 more points. Stretches the lead to 80 points. Yes, 8-0. All right, and John Nixon here with an opportunity to add 2 points to his career tally, to his tally this particular game, and further extend the lead for Leinster. It has been an absolute drubbing. Not like this. No, not like this. What do you say as Montpellier management? It's probably just one of those games. Heads up, boys. Let's get going. Yes, it is a second string Montpellier side. All right, but you never want to be embarrassed. And Leinster have simply been relentless from the first minute to the last. And I'm sure the final score will be 89-7. All right, Johnny Sexton will step up. Right, it's just the intensity and the level of play like Leinster have throughout the whole game. It would have been easy to slump off, yes, sort of a couple of silly mistakes in that first half, but sort of in the second half they've been clinical. And it was 47 at halftime, so they've been able to score a further 47 points as it stands, and Sexton here with an opportunity to add 2 more and ensure that, 2 more straight in between, cuts the post in half, and the final score there, final score 89 Leinster, 7 Montpellier. Men versus boys. But thanks for joining me. And if you are new to Forever Sports, new to this platform, please like and subscribe to the channel. All right, plenty of rugby. If you are looking to bring you guys Curry Cup, URC, Champions Trophy, top English Premiership, all of it. Plenty of rugby to be excited about. But beside I'd like to say thank you, and I am out. Thank you. Have a good Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. Thank you.